Hello, Algebra. Today we are going to do a review of exponents and multiplication. You will need to take notes and submit these in Canvas for credit, and then you will also have some practice. This is the 8th grade version because we need to build on this to our algebra level. And you'll have to forgive me, I have like a sinus cold and I sound a little stuffy, so I'm sorry. You are not going to put all of this on your notes, but you are going to add some of this. I would like you to write on the left these two expressions in expanded form. So what you are going to write is this in the red box. We are going to be multiplying exponents. So what they've done here is say 2/3 times 2/6. And it shows you how 2/3 is 3 2s and 2/6 is 6 2s. Which comes out to equal 2 to the 9th because there's 9 2s there in total. I then would like you to write the more 8th grader algebra way over here. It's called the product of powers properties. This states that when multiplying two powers with the same base, and the base is the big number, you add the exponents, which is the exact same thing we did on the left. It was just a little messier. Make sure you pause the video to get everything you need from this. Here's example 1. We are multiplying 7 to the 3rd times 7 to the 8th. And using our product of powers property, we know that when multiplying two powers with the same base, which I have, 7 is my base. When multiplying two powers with the same base, you add the exponents. So I'm going to keep the base. 3 plus 8 means that this is 7 to the 11th. The same product of powers property is true even if there's not a number base but an exponent instead. So here my base is the same, it's x. So I have x, it's multiplication. 2 plus 4 means that my simplified answer is x to the 6th, even though I do not know what x is. And number 3, 2.6 squared times 2.6 to the 8th. I do have the same base even though it's a decimal. So I'm going to add my power or my exponent. 2 plus 8 is 10. So 2.6 to the 10th. So it works the same with variables and with decimals. If you look at number 4 is a little different. My base is the same, but this 4 does not have an exponent. That means it has an exponent of 1. So my base is the same. It's 4. 1 plus 2 means that this is 4 cubed, or 4 to the 3rd. Okay, on the first one, I am missing an exponent, so I know it has a value of 1. My base is the same. 1 plus 6 is y to the 7th. On the next one, this is also something we have not seen before. This one is 0. Anytime you have an exponent of 0, that whole base disappears. This turns into 7 squared times, that becomes 1. So anytime you have an exponent of 0, this whole thing just becomes 1. So if I have 5 to the 5th times 5 to the 0, this is like 5 to the 5th times 1. So it doesn't necessarily disappear, but anything times 1 is just what you started with. Even if it's y to the 0. This still turns into just 1. Even though it's a y, the y disappears. So it works the same with numbers and with variables.